Hello, my name is Maxima Alexandra. I'm almost 16 and in the 10th grade. This past summer, I summited 14,000-foot Mount Langley. Just so you know, in comparison, the tallest mountain in the continental U.S., Mount Whitney, is 14,505 feet high. Looking at the numbers and the mountain itself, it's difficult for me to believe that I actually climbed to the top of such a colossus. I used to consider myself to be just, me, the city girl who will catch the bus rather than walk a few blocks, and one who desperately tries to get out of running the mile each week in PE. I didn't realize how strong and capable I was until I participated in my first Girl Ventures course, Girls Climb On, where I learned to rock climb. I was a tiny little 11-year-old sixth grader who tagged along after my older and more outgoing friend Stella into a room full of successful and athletic-looking women. My first thought was something along the lines of, abort mission. Then I took a second look, and I realized that there were other girls who were my age and looked just as anxious as I felt. This feeling of collective discomfort gave me the courage to stay in that room, thus accomplishing my first ever Girl Ventures challenge, finding my inner courage. I ended up having so many fun learning experiences with my mentor Sophie that she and I still regularly meet up to climb and catch up. She helped me to become more comfortable at challenging myself on the rock. That first program inspired me to go on Project Courage that summer, another Girls Climb On the next school year, Wedwood Adventure Coast the next summer, Transitions, and finally On the Rise last summer. After 5 years of Girl Ventures courses, let me tell you this. I have had challenges that left me both breathless from physical exertion and internally blossoming into a better and fuller person. And it is these challenges which have given me a purpose that comes from knowing that this is how I want to feel my entire life. I have also learned a multitude of small life lessons. Listing them would most likely take a 7-course meal rather than just one breakfast. So I've summarized them all into one. Be aware of yourself and your surroundings. This means developing the ability to perceive the struggle of people around you and to act accordingly. Like on my Transitions course, I had to learn how to walk at a pace that was right for everyone and not just myself. As someone who's generally annoyed with slow walkers, having to empathize with them was a challenge for me, especially because I was pretty anxious to get to the pit toilets at our next campsite, which despite the smell were quite an upgrade from the hole in the ground we were using while backpacking. Being aware of your surroundings also means that you know what the limits are and when it's a good idea to go past the limits versus when doing so is potentially dangerous. Like on my On the Rise course, when we had to consider the possibility that we might have to turn back from Mount Langley due to stormy weather. Fortunately, we decided not to turn back. And as a result, we were able to experience not only the triumph of getting to the top, but the beauty of the surrounding mountains, which had seemed so treacherous on the way up, but was now, to us, the epitome of serenity. This ability that I have gained to be aware of my surroundings has helped me with my everyday life as a high school student. I am more aware of students different from me. I consider all options before making a decision. And most importantly, I am confident with my ability to succeed in the world. Thank you.